What is up, YouTube? Back with another video. This is gonna be not really a story time, but more of a motivational video. To everybody out there going through hard times, that type things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? The topic of this video is really gonna be about embracing the struggle, embracing the hard times. I know it's a cliche, but people don't realize you got to go through hard times to in a sense appreciate the good times. Because if you don't go through hard times, then a good time isn't a good time because it's just every day. It's just like happiness wouldn't be nothing without suffering. So basically, and funny enough, it's raining outside. You gotta go through the rain before you're able to go through the sunshine. You gotta embrace the rain. You can't just let it put you down and not make it. Should want to push you to go harder, because when you go through the rain and you come out to the sunlight, it hit way different than you've been the sunlight your whole life. I'm telling you, because my life hasn't been too easy. You know what I'm saying? Me and my mom just got kicked out the house with her ex-boyfriend, and she would help him pay the bill. She literally would help him with so much. She basically paid for the house, but there's no written proof that she did it. And eventually he basically kicked us out the house and got a new girlfriend, right? And we had to move into this one-bedroom apartment. I'm sleeping in the living room. I don't got my room. I sleep in the living room. My mom sleep in her room. You know what I'm saying? And times it's been hard. It's just me and her. Been working, trying to help her out and stuff. Taking bus to there, bus to this, bus to everywhere. Connecting from the bus station to the next place. Riding my bike everywhere. This at 19. I know a lot of kids. They 16. Their mom and dad could buy them a car because they got financially stable household, everything, family's good. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't really have that. But in a sense, I feel like it's better that way, because these hard times motivate me to go harder. And when you go through hard times, you realize you have no choice. You don't have the option to quit. You don't have the option to not go hard enough. You don't have the option to take breaks. You don't got the option to just be stagnant and not try to evolve. If you're not evolving, you're gonna be stuck in it. And if you really go through hard times, you get sick of it. You get sick of being stuck in the shit. You get sick of the struggle. You know what I'm saying? So when you get sick of the struggle, you do something to change it. And I feel like that's why I really thank God for the struggle, because if it wasn't for the struggle, I wouldn't want to push hard. The struggle made me fight harder. I'm a boxer. Everybody that watch my videos know I'm a boxer. The struggle made me want to fight harder. The struggle made me work out harder. The struggle made me run harder when I'm tired on that 5 mile, on that 4th mile when I'm tired. The struggle make me push through that shit and run through way faster. You feel what I'm saying? So I just want to give a motivational speech to all the all the people stuck in the struggle, everybody going through hard times. You got to realize you were chosen to struggle because God has better plans for you. Everybody that has an easy life, they wouldn't be able to push through like we do, because they so comfortable. We not comfortable. We go through things that make us want to go harder and make us perform better, make us fight better, make us be more competitive. So you got to be appreciative. You got to look at it a different perspective. You got to look at hard times as a motivator. Kind of like you take your pre-workout to go to the gym. Use it as a pre-workout for success. You going through the struggle. It means God got a plan for you, whatever you want to believe in. My opinion is God, the higher power. He got a plan for you, because if he didn't have a plan, you wouldn't be going through hard times. You got to see the hard times as a motivator, as your story. You get what I'm saying? You're going to have a story. All them times, you had to pick up change off the Greyhound bus. You had to ride your bike everywhere. You had to take the bus. You couldn't even afford the bus. You feel what I'm saying? Having to eat ramen before you go to sleep. You feel me? Eating bread and butter, real shit. So you got to appreciate these times, because once you look back on them and you're successful, if you do right, if you treat the struggle how it's supposed to be treated and use it as a motivator, you feel me? It's going to be a benefactor. It's going to be beneficial only if you use it the right way. If you just stay in it, get complacent, don't do nothing about your situation, then yeah, you're going to be stuck in the shit. But if you try to do something to change it, you could always use it to motivate you, because these hard times don't last, but hard people do. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a cliche, but it's true. Hard times don't last, but hard people do. You feel? Tough people, whatever you want to say, right? So you got to use it as a motivator. All these hard times is God choosing you to push through them. Hard times mean God got better plans for you, and he's trying to test you to see if you're worthy of the better times. If you can't go through the hard times with a smile on your face, You're not meant for the better times. You're not meant for the good times, for the riches, rags to riches. You gotta be strong. You gotta stay 100. You gotta stay, you gotta stay on it. You gotta keep your head up, even when you're crying inside. As I wake up, I got angry. I'm just be mad for no reason because my situation. I just be mad. I just be angry. My chest be hurting, bro, because of my situation. You feel what I'm saying? But that just motivated me to do better, to perform better. You feel me? To run harder on that last mile. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if it wasn't for the struggle, I wouldn't be able to do that because I'd be comfortable. I'd be too comfortable, and I wouldn't want to because I know I'm good. But when you know you're not good and you know you don't got no choice but to do right and to push through, no matter how you feel, that's going to make you a successful person. Because if it wasn't for the struggle, you wouldn't feel that you have no options. When you got no options, being successful becomes your only option. And once your only option, you're not going to stop no matter what. You're not going to stop till you die, and that's going to make you a champion. And that's why I'm telling everybody, embrace the struggle, because the struggle means you were chosen for better things. If you're not struggling, then there's no plan for you. God doesn't want, because it's a test. Everything's a test. Everything in this life is a test. You feel what I'm saying? So you're getting tested to see if you're worthy of better times. If you can't appreciate the struggle and push through it, why should you be worthy of better times? You got to sacrifice. You got to put that work in, and you got to do what you got to do to get to that point. If you don't do that stuff, you're not selected. You chosen, but you're not working towards your destiny. So it becomes, a dream. You can't, like they say, you can't leave your dream on the pillow, man. You can't leave it on the pillow. You got to wake up and go chase it. That's all you can do, and that's all you should do. You feel what I'm saying? So this is some motivator. Everybody going through hard times, keep your chin up. Eat them ramens with a smile on your face. Eat them noodles with a smile on your face. Because in a year or two, if you do right, if you keep working, you're going to be eating steak every day. You feel what I'm saying? So eat the tuna sandwich with a smile, man. Eat the bread syrup with a smile. Because in a couple months, a couple years, you keep grinding, it's going to be steak every day. You feel what I'm saying? And this is the thing I kind of realized with my situation. I feel kind of embarrassed. I'm 19 and I'm just on a bus stop. I'd be like, damn, people seeing me on the bus, a grown ass man. You feel what I'm saying? Grown ass man riding his bike. I'd be getting embarrassed. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like 16-year-olds with BMWs and shit. So it make me feel like a bum. But then it's just that I use that shit as motivation. You feel what I'm saying? It should motivate you to go harder. You feel what I'm saying? You can't let your circumstances. How can I say? You can't let your circumstances put you down or push you back in life. You got to use it as a motivator. Play your cards right. You got to use it, make it motivate you. You feel what I'm saying? If you don't got what to eat at night, remember that every time you got to, whatever, if you play football, remember that every time you play in football, you got to go harder so you can eat. You feel what I'm saying? So use a struggle as a motivator. Every card that you were dealt with, it was dealt for a reason. And that reason is what's going to keep you going and keep you pushing to the top. And that's all I want to say. I hope y'all have a blessed day, man. Stay safe.